Hey nerds, welcome to Jed Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 4, Episode 8 of Legacies, entitled Someplace Far... That's the episode we just watched. I didn't skip it. Un momento! Entitled You Will Remember Me. Alright, I guess I restarted the last video. So, and the one we just watched, Someplace Far From This Violence, kind of veered off and gave us some Red Dead Redemption cowboy spaghetti western vibes with them in the therapy box, which was cool for what it was. I just feel like it kind of derailed some of the really good momentum we had. But at the same time, we also have more stuff with Hope confronting the Super Squad and Jed and Caleb's relationship growing better. There's a lot of pieces to the puzzle was being laid down. Unfortunately, one of those was somehow Malivore, I guess you can just be given a coin to get to paradise, and Teddy also getting his as well, along with his ex-little boyfriend. But like that takes them to peace and paradise, and then Rick was also there trying to get room for 3. So it's either they were going to go to paradise and that'd be the end of it, or Rick was going to interfere and cause them to not. I don't know exactly how it's going to go. But regardless, we'll go ahead and put Jerry behind the scenes. Boop. And we can watch episode 8. You Will Remember Me. Remember me.
Pressure.
I think what makes it so weird is like these are full-grown adults playing the roles, right? So you're watching it and you're like, look at them. Good for them. Hell yeah. But then you have to stop and think that they're playing 17-year-olds. And then it gets weird again, right? Terrible. What boy, what the fuck? What that boy doing? He ain't no goddamn surgeon. I mean, he can surgically remove skin from your bones, but... Say it ain't so. Whoa, whoa. Madam.
This is a disaster. Can we wake her up or something?
It is not a disaster for Lizzie.
It's risky to pull someone out mid-session. We still have to be ready, which is why I am going to go train with Ethan.
Gotta train the newbie.
Come with?
I'm gonna wait here.
As she should.
In case she wakes up.
Yeah. Doing the right thing, Finchy. Yeah.
I know what I need to do.
I just don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Could use some inspiration for the how part.
Oh, she wants to kill that girl.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Oi, mate.
3 to be exact. You're the first.
Well, hey there, mama. Legacies. Hashtag.
Let me make sure I understand what you're saying. Oh, because now that we know the rules of the game, we know how to cheat.
But that's not Landon. That's Malivore, right?
Oh, we're not going to peace.
Am I tripping?
We're gonna steal that boat and go home.
Am I tripping? This whole time I thought that was Malivore. If that's Landon, bro, I'm checked out, I guess.
Story.
Whatever. Wake me if she screws up. Oh my god.
She screwed up.
You don't look so good.
They done got a whole different actress for that shit.
You know, if you just would have talked to me before attacking, I would have told you that this candle's nullifying magic. But I still have my vampire and werewolf powers.
Because you are an affront to nature herself.
I'm not the one who's using black magic to stay young.
I'm an old mixaroo dunkaroo. My whole fucking train of thought is gone now.
Not very.
And sullies the bloodlines of all 3 species. So
You see that right there? That is so much more interesting to me than a Malivore. Like that, having these legends and people who maybe had issues with Klaus in the past, right? And then, or had issues with the Bennetts and had issues with, you know, Haley's clan or whatever, however high up that chain you want to go, the Jacksons, you can get something like that and you can still do a triad type thing and something similar to Malivore if you want it, outside of like the fairy tale shit. But like you could have that organization and still have these three leaders of these factions that, which is weird to have a leader of a vampire faction considering, you know, that would be more than likely an original. Wait. So if maybe I may have some misinformation here, but the covens, the vampires, the witches, the werewolves came together and created Malivore a long time ago. Or no, they didn't, because the humans created him, and then its only weakness would be the tribrid. A combination of all three. I think I have somewhere in my brain that like vampires helped create this fucking thing. But then like wouldn't that have to be an original since they were the first? I think my timeline is just skewed at the moment. But yeah. Yeah, that also just messed with my brain a lot. But if you had these people and maybe they had issues with the originals, issues with the Bennetts, issues with that clan or whoever was the first or whatever, and then, you know, they get wind that there's a tribrid and they figure out that she's at this school, and like maybe at first they were hunting the tribrid to try to end it in like its infancy, maybe even something teased in the originals, and we get cameos from the other originals, and we get something like Bonnie having to show up at the school to try to help protect Hope, and you know, et cetera, and it's a hunt until they locate the Salvatore school. But in advance, like Rick gets wind of it and starts putting extra precautions, and the students get leery, and it's, you know, why are we being so cautious all of a sudden? Why aren't we having our annual flag football game? This, that, and the other, until eventually, boom, we get wind of these three, and they send not the leaders, but different people from those three factions trying to come to kill Hope. Or maybe one of their mission is successful and they do kill Hope, and then it activates the tribrid side, and then blah, 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 blah. But then again, it does take away from her boyfriend dying, and that the whole point of the story, they're making Malivore and the tribrid being the key to stop Malivore. Or maybe it was something similar to the Hollow. There's a bunch of different things that you could do. Even though the Hollow's, I know that. But there's so many different things you could go and go with that I think could have turned a 4-5 season show into something that was like, into something spectacular. And it is called Legacies. Like, okay, Hope is the legacy of a Michelson. Lizzie and Joe are the legacy of technically Caroline and Rick and Josette and Joe's, whatever the fuck old girl's name was. And then these other people, like, tie them in, have there be a Bennett witch, have there be even a Salvatore, like somebody further down the line, or somebody, I know they probably couldn't. Yeah, or Elena and Damon's kid, if you had the timeline at a right place. I know some of you all mentioned this. They mentioned Stephanie Salvatore, which was their child. Have maybe Marcel had something, a nephew or something, an adoptive son, something down that line. Even as much as I hated Tyler, like, in that, I can't think of their last name because they're all disgusting, have something from that line and something from that Wolf clan. And like, those are the legacies of all these characters that we fell in love with from the Vampire Diaries and the originals. I don't know. There's just different ways to do shit, I guess. But this right here already is, in the past 3 episodes, it's just been more enticing than the last 2 seasons. Could have been more. You have a phenomenal cast. You have a great crew. You have really, really, really spectacular episodes, and some of the side shit is also very entertaining. But your overall plan, I guess it is kind of like the new Star Wars. Like, you have The Force Awakens, which is amazing. You have Return of the Jedi, which is either loved or hated, depending on which side of the spectrum you're on. I don't like it. And then you have Rise of the Skywalker, which was absolute universal dog shit. Unless you were newer to the audience, and in which case you love, that's amazing. But like you have those three movies that have lovable characters and great moments and epic sequences. But the overall story of those three movies is just so. I don't know. There's my tangent for your episode.
So, kill me if you must.
I will.
The others.
Oh, yoga fire. Every time y'all want to talk about some shit, you always set on fire.
Integrity.
You need to start writing things
I
down.
don't miss it.
I'm guessing you gotta run in with the tri-brood?
Charbroiled. Are you fucking stupid?
Yeah, we met. She was kind enough to tell me where your little werewolf den is, but it was pretty hard to decipher given all the screaming that she was doing.
So you went inside of her head and got
Leave
it.
her a Greg?
Yeah, well, you found him.
You give up on her, you're basically giving up on all the people that she could help one day.
We are doctors, not dreamers.
Look at their different things. Like Joe's is still like, we have to help Hope regardless of the situation.
Hard facts and science, not emotion. Don't let your friendship with her get in the way of your judgment.
Idea about the landmine. If I had, I would have warned you before it blew up in your face.
Right, man. Oh, that's gotta burn or stink or. It's already dry. Oh no, that's still see it wet.
It's one of their monsters in limbo.
We're not fighting her yet. And if it ever comes to that, your most valued skill is your ability to get people to safety.
Cool. Safety guy. No wonder that superhero name isn't taken.
Rescue guy, all right? And the greatest offense is a good
That's
defense.
not even the phrase.
Sorry to interrupt weird bro time.
He's got a point though. Like if you can get people to safety and get them away from Hope, like you're doing your job. So what if you're not LeBron? Like you're not out there at the head of the helm, like scoring for everybody. You can still be a phenomenal role player, you know?
But
I feel like it should be a pretty one-sided, lopsided ass fight, bro. I would let him stab me just to prove you can't fucking kill me. Get it? Finch, Jed, call back around, corner pocket. Yeah, the guy just got squished by a fucking pool table in a triangle. Go ahead and decapitate him one time for the one time. Hey, bro, do me a favor and... Oh.
Loser rocks.
Curb stomp. That's a strong foot.
Our alpha's dead.
All hail you.
Long live the alpha.
Far, no matter what.
It makes you a hero, but
Hope is one of us. Even if she doesn't know it. So I say burn it.
damn, bro. Somebody's always fucking invisible, ain't they?
Little bird.
Oh, fuck.
For my name
What
is
you-
Aurora de Martel.
What the fuck you doing here, little Aurora de Martel? What in the fucking howdy, Bob Howdy? What? What?
I'm sorry. Who?
Your father's one true love. Where's your red hair? Ain't she in a fucking locker in the bottom of the ocean?
The room of the
Oh,
family.
that's right, bro. She just laid there. That we joked about it all those episodes. I guess she's still just in that room, just
Sort of like an old lamp.
Yeah.
I knew what to do with.
making acronyms up.
Else's name, obviously.
Oh my god.
And you scrubbed into that.
Where's what the fuck? Where the reaction thing? The screen was still gone. Oh no. No, y'all ain't missed nothing but Aurora. I'll have to go back and fucking get that for you all. What a rookie mistake.
That surgery.
It's only fair that I give you a head start.
I have another. Why don't you?
You wanna play games?
I say, why don't you just?
You're it.
And now kill her. Like, what we bullshitting for? If you want to be that motherfucker, be that mother. Bro, go out there and while she's talking, just grab her heart. Like, ooh, that's cute. Chop her head off. That's cute.
Known that I'm supposed to be a surgeon.
It's a therapy box. And, if I'm gonna help the real you out there,
You imagine you don't wake up from this and they're just like, we're putting you into fucking the big old building with the socks that have the grips on them.
Well, one of us is in this hospital bed.
You, Ethan. So, I might do a spell. Make you forget we ever had this conversation.
Man, they're making Lizzie
I
a
might
bad
even
guy
be able
here.
to give you another memory. For all you'll know, we walked out to the old mill. I wanted to talk. So you heard me out and held my hand. And it was really nice.
So I either lie to my best friend, or the best memory I have of you and me is just a fake.
Yep.
Like I said.
That's what she said, bad guy.
Choice.
They quit fucking with this boy's brain. It's like mashed potatoes up here. That's some bullshit, bro. Lizzie, go worry about MG. Oh, hang out from your neck. Oh, or your hands.
Well, it's about time.
Ooh.
You will remember me.
Roll credits.
Thing once we wake up.
Y'all about to swap body IDs. Damn, bro. Not the pitchfork, stitchfork. Oh my goodness. This is terrible. Alright, bro. You can throw punches better than that.
We just took a walk out to the old mill. She just wanted to talk. It was nice, I think. Honestly, man, Lizzie just has a way of confusing me.
I think he's lying. I think that's meant to play for us to be like, oh, okay, she just took his brain from him, but yeah. Plus, just walk out to the old mill. That's where everybody fucks. Caleb already made that perfectly clear.
I'm sorry.
Oh, what a good fatherly son hug right there. I mean, god damn, Ethan. Must have called him Ethan. Landon's never really had that, man. Here comes your coin, dipshit.
It's not unlike me to get so caught up in
I do like the idea they're gonna try to steal that boat to get back. I think that's clever.
what other people need that I miss what's really happening.
Emergency,
I let
essential.
everything go today.
At the hospital.
Don't move.
Oh man, that song playing. You're just not for me. Don't move. As soon as you fucking hit that building, bro. Silent.
If I'd known about a weapon that could hurt Hope, I might have done something awful. We're good, Cleo. Thank you.
Come on, Cleo. Think you're smart as fuck. Maybe she does know. Look at her. Girl ain't dumb. The girl is not fucking dumb. She got a good head on her shoulders, and oh. Let me go ahead and show the audience the fact I still got the wood right here in this real quick. Just 1 second. Yeah. Let me just get back to fucking whittling. If I'm Cleo, I'll just walk right back in. Like, you good? I'm just double checking. Legacies. Hashtag bloop. Man. Decent. That one was decent. Remember me. Fucking Aurora de Martel. Ooh-wee. Hold on. Let's get back over here. Let's click this. Let's click this. And then, hey, where'd my thing go? Only because IMDb is the only place that actually has the correct fucking blurbs here. Hope finds herself on a dangerous undertaking. Josie goes deep for answers as Lizzie asks Cleo for inspiration and is surprised to where she finds it. Meanwhile, Landon continues his mission for peace. And in that mission for peace, Rick gets his. Everybody now has a fucking coin, even though Landon didn't earn his, even though I thought it was Malivore, but that's neither here nor there. That's really fucking not important. We know the way to kill Hope. There's like 2 pieces left now, and Ethan and Lizzie both have one. I don't think Lizzie mind wiped Ethan. I think Ethan's playing MG. I think he's going along with her. I also think Joe should went on that date night. She should have waited, did that, and then came back to the real world. We don't get her actually interacting with anybody else other than Finch. And with the song playing, it seemed like there was more stress and strain on their relationship for no reason whatsoever. Rick apologizing again, gets his coin. Cleo and MG make the decision to burn the tree. Like, we're not going to affect or hurt one of ours. As Hope just goes, kills a witch, kills a wolf, possibly killed those other wolves, and now turns her attention to the vampire, which being Aurora, and they have swapped bodies. So how does she get her body back is the number one thing. As Rick and them, are they really going to steal the boat and come back to actual humanity? I think this whole thing with Aurora and swapping bodies just kind of like is to kill some time. Maybe it's just to wedge time between point A and point B and get some more episodes out. I'm not quite sure on that. No Caleb and Jed this episode, to my knowledge. We haven't had Caleb and Cleo have an interaction here in a little bit outside the subconscious version. Curious to see where that goes. Ethan's still trying to train on his powers. Again, it's good to be a rescue man rather than, just nothing. So yeah, there's some levels to it. I don't have much to say towards the end of it. I just think we just have to worry about Hope getting her body back. We can go from there. This episode doesn't really rank too high for me compared to the other ones, but I still enjoyed it. It had some like ER Scrubs vibes to it because of the hospital fucking mind fuck thing. But we'll leave it there. Monday, your episode, season 4, episode 9. I Can't Be the One to Stop You is what we'll watch. We're almost at the halfway point of season 4 and the halfway point of this whole fucking shindig. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and scoot out. I will see you guys Monday. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen. Stay cute, stay hydrated, and I will catch you on the next one.